This will forever change how you look at YouTube. You see, this YouTuber called Eric got 2.2 billion views so far, and from what we know, YouTube pays about $3 per 1,000 views in this niche, which means he made over $6 million from his YouTube channel. But the crazy part is that he was actually promoting his online course called Creator Now, which made him over $24 million so far. So that's 3 times more money from his digital product than from ad revenue on his channel. But here's an even crazier part. This completely faceless channel in the finance niche got 500 million views so far. And because their audience is a little bit higher quality, their RPM, or how much they're being paid per 1,000 views, is around $10 per 1,000 views. So they actually made $7 million from ad revenue. But the most crazy part is that they actually made over $12 million selling an online course as well. So they also made 2 times more money selling a digital product than relying on ad revenue. And the thing that will forever change how you view YouTube is the fact that YouTube actually takes 55% revenue cut from your earnings. So for example, when your channel makes $1,000, you just receive $450 in ad revenue, and YouTube takes $550. So when you see someone flexing they made like $1 million in ad revenue from their YouTube channel, that actually means that someone spent at least $2 million to put ads on those videos. And the reason they spent $2 million to put ads on those videos is because they probably made a lot more than $2 million selling some product to that exact same audience. So yes, it's nice that a creator made $1 million from ad revenue, but they also missed out on another few million dollars by just relying on ad revenue and by not selling any products. So how do you actually make $10,000 a month without relying on your subscribers? Well, I'm gonna show you 2 different methods. The first method does require at least some subscribers. It can be also less than 100, but the second method, which I will show you, literally requires 0 subscribers. Step number 1 is to pick a niche. This can be something you're passionate about or something that you saw working well for other faceless YouTube automation channels. It can be a scary niche, sports niche, travel, business, finance, anything you can think about. You can also use this tool called the Next Lab. This is a brand new tool which allows you to research different niches and different channels. You can see which keywords are popular right now, which are the trending keywords, and also what will be a good niche to start. So if I select, for example, the motivation niche, we can also see what will be the average RPM on these videos. We can see channels that are performing well and whether they're monetized, and overall if this will be a good niche to start a channel in or not. Step number 2 is to create an offer. You should be looking at YouTube as a marketing machine as it is. So instead of just relying on ad revenue, you can create a digital product to sell in those videos. And if a digital product is $1,000, you just need 10 sales to make $10,000 a month. And that can be easier than you actually think it is. Later on in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a digital product even with no previous experience and even if you don't know anything about the subject. Step number 3 is to make content that actually solves problems for people. You want to make a framework when creating your videos that works the best for you, but also helps the viewer that you are targeting. So for example, if you're trying to sell a course on how to edit YouTube videos, make sure that every video that you publish provides value to your target audience, which are people interested in learning video editing. The same goes for any other niche. Instead of making yourself the hero of the show and making vlogs, you should make a channel that provides value and solves a particular problem for that targeted group of people. And that way you can a lot easier build a loyal community and loyal audience that will be willing to invest in your product than if you tried with some very broad niche and you perhaps started a motivational channel about the manosphere like everyone else is jumping on right now. Now, one thing that not a lot of people talk about in the YouTube automation space is clickbait. You see, if you imagine yourself trying to lose weight, you're counting every calorie you take and your friend comes in and he says, hey, here's a cookie for you. It only has 500 calories. So you eat the cookie and then he says, you know, it actually had 2,000 calories. Now you would feel awful. You wouldn't trust that friend anymore. If he brings another cookie, you would be like, no, thank you. I don't really trust you. But on the flip side, imagine you're also counting calories and your friend comes in and says, hey, here's a cookie. It has just 500 calories. So you trust him, you take the cookie, you eat the cookie, and he says, you know, it actually only had 200 calories. You wouldn't feel amazing. He actually over-delivered with that cookie and with his sentence. So the clickbait has the same effect on YouTube. Clickbait punishes the viewers while exceeding their expectations rewards the viewers. So even though you might post a clickbait video that might get some clicks, that will ruin your channel because people wouldn't trust your channel anymore. They will know that if they open up your video, you will mislead them. But if they open up your video and you over-deliver the value, then they will know that whatever you publish, they should click because they're gonna get more than what was promised in the title and the thumbnail. And that's the reason why Mr. Beast gets over 100 million views on literally every single video that he publishes. People know that he will over-deliver. So whatever niche you're in, try to find a way to over-deliver to your target audience. Step number 4 is keyword research. For this, you can literally either just go to YouTube and research videos in that same niche and see what's performing well for other channels that are already established, or you can just go to vidIQ and then you can go to the keywords section over here and you can start searching for targeted keywords. So let's say, for example, I want to start a channel about AI automation agency. I will type that keyword over here and then vidIQ will tell me if the competition is low or not and whether the overall score is high or not. So in this case, you can see the overall score is high, the search volume is high, and the competition is very low. So this will be a very good keyword to target literally right now. If I want to start a copywriting channel, I can just type in copywriting over here and we can see that the competition is also low while the search volume is high. So this is another great keyword to target. I could literally now start 2 different channels in these niches. And that way you can also research topics for your YouTube videos that have higher chances of getting more views or just ranking higher on YouTube. Step number 5, writing a script for your YouTube video. And when it comes to this, you can of course use AI tools like ChatGPT and so on, but the problem is if you don't have the right framework, then your scripts will honestly be very, very bad. I've seen a lot of people that just go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to write a script, but the problem is ChatGPT doesn't really know how to optimize these scripts to perform well on YouTube and people can see through them. So generally speaking, the way you should structure your scripts is you should not have long and boring intros, but create a hook, give people a reason to stay and watch your video, do objection handling, future pace, and show them what they will actually get out of this video to help them decide whether they're gonna invest the next 10 minutes watching your video or not. If you start a video with, hey, welcome back to my channel, make sure to subscribe, because no one is interested in that, so they probably left immediately because you're not delivering any value. They clicked for a reason. So you've hooked them in with a title and a great thumbnail. So now just make sure to deliver that as soon as possible and try to give them a reason to stay because you will provide more value. And here's the test. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and ask it to write a script for my YouTube video about copywriting, and you will see that this is very bad. So it starts with like, hey there content creators and aspiring copywriters, welcome back to our channel. In today's, you see that it is very bad. ChatGPT has no idea how to do YouTube. Now, as I previously said in the intro of this video, I'm going to show you a few methods. The first method is to get sales even with less than 100 subscribers, and that's to start a very niche down, extremely valuable channel in one specific niche and only post like 1 video a week so you can attract literally just 100 targeted people that might potentially buy your $1,000 digital product. And the second way that you can make money even with 0 subscribers on your YouTube channel is to list your digital products on the platform called Online Business Academy, because there you can get traffic from the platform itself. You can get 100% of your every sale. You will get a sales page done for you, and you will also get traffic from the platform itself. There's already a lot of creators who literally have no social media presence. They literally have 0 followers, 0 subscribers, and already make over $10,000 a month selling their digital products on the Online Business Academy. Now, the best digital product that you can sell is obviously a course on a particular subject that you are passionate about or you have experience. So you can just go to onlinebusinessacademy.com and then click on start selling, and here you can get access instantly to start posting your products in the platform. Some of the benefits are personal brand growth, 1 million followers, promotions, instant traffic, over 13,000 affiliates done for your sales page, a community, you'll get resources, tools, support, and so much more. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description box down below.